Welcome back to Network Africa. Now, it's a big day in Pretoria, South Africa, where Justice Minister Michael Masutha has launched the Gallows Exhumation Project, which will see the potential exhumation of 83 political prisoners who were buried in unmarked graves. Between 1960 and 1990, 130 political prisoners were executed at the gallows at Gosi Mampuru II. Since then, 47 of these prisoners' remains have been exhumed. Masutha explained that there might be complications in tracking everyone down, as in some cases more than one person was buried in an unmarked grave, but they estimate it won't take longer than 6 months to be able to identify them and hand over the remains to the families. He also explained that opening up the Gallows Museum to the public and exposing especially the youth to their past will be an important nation-building exercise. Joining us for more on what's happening in Pretoria is the CEO of Junto Media, Mr. Lucas Malloy. Mr. Malloy, thank you very much for joining us.
Good day, Cynthia, and good day to your viewers as well.
Thank you. Now, this is an applaudable gesture. It's a good one. But why is it happening at this time?
Cynthia, your question is really on point. You know, there is sort of that feel on it that it's happening just at the wrong time, and it's bringing the question to say, is the ruling party doing this to just win brownie points for the coming elections, or is it genuine? I mean, if you look at they stopped executing there in the 1990s. Mm-hmm. We're talking almost 30 years down the line. Why is it only now that they're exhuming this graves?
Now, based on the conversation we had earlier on, you explained that election season in South Africa is actually a time where people can get like whatever they want because of some reasons that I'll leave you to explain. Would you care to elaborate on that?
Look, I think the elections season in South Africa have really turned to be a bit problematic. It is a time not only when a government dishes out things to people, but it is also a time where people start going on this shopping spree and getting everything they want from government as well. I'll give you an example. We had the issue last week of the area called Zanspruit, where you would have seen that people were picketing and burning things and looting shops because they were disconnected. Their illegal electrical connections were disconnected. And sort of what they were saying on the media every time these people was that we are not going to stop protesting until we are reconnected. Now, we have seen without failure, every time when it's election period and that, we see people starting to demand things that are very unreasonable as well, because they know that the government will give in, because the government is looking possibly for the votes to go on their side. So that is really a problem. And this, for me, has got the exhumation of the graves and that it carries the same thing to me, that I cannot shake the feeling that it is more political than closure for families.
So is that the view that most of your people also share this time, or are they embracing what the government is doing regarding this exhumation project?
Look, I think, again, people are starting to see through what is happening, or possibly maybe, I don't know if we are too sensitized now as the public in South Africa and that, but you get a feeling that people are saying, look, after this Guptas and everything that is happening at the moment, why are you only choosing to do this now? Why wasn't there any media frenzy about it before, or talking even about it before that it may be happening? Why does it just happen like it's falling from the sky? It does carry a very bitter taste that this may just be another, sort of, what can we say? Maybe not a scam, but sort of another point that the government
we definitely
is
understand what you're saying there,
yeah.
Mr. Malloy. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see how things play out in the days to come. Thank you very much, Mr. Malloy.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, staying in South Africa, sometimes it's not books that pave the way for a person's future, but their talent. That's the case for 12-year-old Fakir Besman, a ballet dancer from Cape Town, South Africa. He's just won a place at the renowned American Academy of Ballet Summer School for Excellence in New York. That's a training program for gifted young dancers like himself.
Even though he only started dancing about 3 years ago, his skills and talent have earned him attention and acclaim locally and internationally. Some of the spectators describe him as South Africa's Billy Elliot, a reference to the 2000 award-winning British film about an 11-year-old boy from a working-class family who dreams of becoming a professional ballet dancer. Fakir lives with his family in Hanover Park, a low-income gang-infested neighborhood on the outskirts of Cape Town. His goal is to perform in some of the world's most prestigious dance capitals like London, New York and Paris. He even dreams of dancing for the Queen of England.
My dream is one day to dance in the School of London in front of the Queen. But they say the Queen is old, she's going to die. Now then I want to dance for her son, Prince William. And that is always what I dream for. That is my goal in life.
For many years in South Africa, dance genres such as ballet were often associated with the white, wealthy minority. There are more black dancers now, but for many children from the poorest townships, ballet can be a faraway dream, more so for boys. Fakir has just won a scholarship to attend the prestigious American Academy of Ballet Summer School for Excellence at Purchase College, State University of New York.
I think he's going to be totally blown away. And just his stay there at Purchase University is going to be an amazing journey for him.
Unemployment and crime is high in Hanover Park. People easily drift into gang life, drugs and alcohol. Fakir's mother is a drug addict, and so he and his siblings live with their grandmother, Ashia. She says his close relationship with his family helps keep him focused and inspires him to dance. She's proud of all his achievements, especially his scholarship to New York.
So excited to say, Mama, my traveling is beginning to start now, because I always wanted to dance all over the world. All over that day, my dreams is coming true. He was very excited, really.
Making it as a professional in the arts is pretty difficult anywhere in the world, and Fakir faces even greater challenges. But the young artist is determined to beat the odds.
On that note, here's our question of the day. How can the Burundi crisis be brought to an end? Feel free to send us your feedback either via email or Twitter. The address and handle are right there on your screen. I don't know what happened with the address and handle. It's at Net Africa CTV and at CYNKE. Thank you so much for watching Network Africa on Channels Television. I'm Cynthia Are.